Hello and welcome to UberPad, India's first smart AV e-commerce store. Many of our customers often ask us, what does timbre matching mean? And some people even equate it to frequency response. While frequency response is certainly part of the equation, there are other aspects such as distortion, decay, and cabinet and speaker driver materials etc. that come into play. Timbre matching is a whole lot more. In this video, we'll be looking at what is timbre matching and how it affects audio and sonic performance in your system. Before we get into the details, please subscribe to our channel. Also, hit the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. Now that you've done that, let's dig in. What is timbre? Timbre can be described as the perceived sound quality of a musical note or tone. It is not something you can figure out on paper, and there is no spec or graph that will describe it. It is often described to a tone color. To better understand it, let's look at timbre using musical instruments as an example. If you play the note C on a perfectly tuned acoustic guitar, a bass guitar or a piano, they will all sound in key musically, but they all have a different sound or tone. This acoustic imprint or dominating set of frequencies is what distinguishes these three instruments, and this can be roughly described as timbre. When applied to speakers, timbre becomes a little more subtle and nuanced. While a musical instrument's purpose is sound production, a speaker's purpose is sound reproduction. To reproduce sounds, loudspeakers integrate multiple drivers such as woofers and tweeters, wooden or plastic cabinets in different shapes and sizes, and electronic crossover networks. Although the entire composition of a loudspeaker affects its timbre, the biggest contributors are the driver materials and the crossover network. The tweeter is probably the easiest to notice a timbre difference because of our sensitivity to higher frequencies. There are many substances that are used to make tweeters such as silk, aluminum and titanium etc. Similarly, woofer drivers are made from different materials such as paper pulp, Kevlar and other woven materials. Each material has its own timbre with benefits and drawbacks. Even the crossover networks are configured to take advantage of the material's useful qualities and attenuate unpleasantries using filters and capacitors. So the next time you hear audiophiles saying that they like or prefer the tone of a set of speakers or even a whole brand, they mean the timbre. So why is timbre important? In a stereo setup, there are only two speakers that are usually shipped by the manufacturer in a matched pair, and that's the way the user receives it. Needless to say that both the speakers in a pair are the same in principle, so timbre matching isn't really a concern. However, in a multi-channel setup, there are at least 5 speakers. And with Dolby Atmos and DTS-X, we have even more speakers added above us. This is where timbre matching is truly critical. In a surround setup, audio is moving across speakers in the sound stage. It is crucial to have the transitions between the speakers to be as seamless as possible. An ideal surround sound system should comprise a collection of speakers that are sonically matched. In a surround setup, the idea is to have the most cohesive envelope of multi-dimensional sound. Having mismatched speakers can cause one of them to stand out, making it obvious that the sound is moving from one speaker to the next instead of a smooth transition. Imagine having a pair of sunglasses with tints of different color on either side. The experience will be quite frustrating, right? So, how to timbre match? The solution is the oldest trick in the book, a listening test and tons of trial and error. But that can be a long and expensive process, especially if the speakers in your setup are either from different brands or have experienced some wear and tear. We don't recommend a listening method as they require experienced ears and there are too many variables that can go wrong. The best way to achieve timbre matching is using speakers from the same series or family. These speakers will have the same tweeter, woofer cone materials and have matched crossover voicing. Manufacturers have specially designed and tuned them to be timbre matched. Speakers from the same brand or series are also matched in terms of aesthetics, so that's an added bonus. Besides, buying the whole setup at one go can be quite cost effective. When it comes to subwoofers, they don't need to be matched with the satellites as they do not reproduce similar frequencies, and there is usually only one subwoofer unit in a setup. If there are dual subwoofers, then we recommend using the same models placed at a similar position and distance. Finally, if budget is a constraint, we'd recommend home theater in a box packages as they are matched in terms of timbre, impedance and wattage. If you are struggling with understanding amplifier and speaker power output, wattage and impedance matching, we recommend watching our video on this topic that is linked in this description. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, subscribe to our channel and follow us on social media for more such interesting and informational videos. Thank you for watching.